I feel like I'm just being a crazy person following them. Good morning. It is year 192, day 8. Today is the day of the Harvest Festival. The traveler Sharon Galvin has arrived at Elnea Wharf. Let's do our best again today. Alright, I had the few quest deadlines that ran out. That's fine, I don't care. But welcome back. We are here with Finley and it is the day of the Harvest Festival, so we're going to be experiencing our very first Harvest Festival. The Harvest Festival is held on the 8th of every year. The fertility prayer is held at 2 Mountain Time at Shizni Temple. There are various events all over, but the fishing tournament is especially lively. Why don't you give it a try? So today we're going to be doing a lot of fishing. The rules are simple. The person to catch the biggest matra wins, with awards given to the top 3 contestants. You need the special bait matra fighter. You can only buy it at the market today. Have the matra you catch measured to the supply house before evening. Use the supply house closest to you, which could be Elnea Wharf, Yano Market, or many other places. Okay, have fun at the Harvest Festival. Alright, let's have some food before we go to the temple. Yeah, let's get some flan. We deserve some flan. The Harvest Festival today. I should be thankful for our blessings. Shizni Furtus, thank you for today's blessing. I might go and get some Harvest Festival cooking from the tavern. That does sound like a good idea. So because we're gonna have the prayer at 2 Mountain Time, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can get to the Shizni Temple. There we go. This is the temple atrium. The people of the temple gather the flowers grown here to make perfume. If there's a flower icon over the flower bed, they can gather flowers. So this is where we're going to experience weddings, right here, the chapel. Below the temple is the catacombs, which is where we have funerals. Prayer fertility will begin. Would you like to join? Yes. Today is the Harvest Festival, a day to give thanks to the goddess of the harvest, Virtus, for a bountiful crop. First, we will be honored to hear a word from their majesty. Thanks to all of your hard work, this year's harvest of wheat wheat has finished safely. To thank the gods for blessing us with another year of their bounty, let us pray that our children's children shall never go hungry. Shizni, God that guides the people, and Furtus, who gives her love with a bountiful crop. Again this year you have granted the kingdom bountiful crops. Conforming with the tradition of the 2 children of Enna, goddess of the moon who granted us the knowledge of farming, the man and woman chosen as children of Enna will each be granted a revelation from heaven. Blessed Enna is pleased at the kingdom's subjects' proper use of the gods' blessings. Holy Furtus was deeply impressed with the daily humility of the kingdom's subjects, so she promised to continue to bless us with a bountiful crop. As a representative of the kingdom, I give a prayer of thanks to Enna and Furtus. We will continue to work hard every day and stay true to the gods. This concludes the prayer service. Now, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the Harvest Festival to your heart's content. Alright, there's our prayer for the Harvest Festival. I'm gonna go check out the catacombs just so y'all can see it, because I don't anticipate we're gonna have a death anytime soon that warrants us to be in here. There we go. Cool. Alright, let's go and travel to Yano Market so that we can go and get some of the special bait for us. So given that we had Rudy come up to us last time and express interest, maybe we should definitely add Rudy to our list of gifts. So let's get some blue seashells. And let's get some Matra Fighter. Oh man. Alright, I've got 100. Awesome. Oh my god, Oscar. What are you doing? Fishing for a seasonal fish. It's the Harvest Festival. Gotta catch a massive Matra and get it weighed before the deadline. I see, thank you. Okay. At least he didn't try to give me a gift. So I'm just gonna be fishing for now. I'll cut back whenever I find anything really interesting. Oh, I'm using the wrong bait. Oops. That explains why I'm not finding any Matra. There we go. That's a bigger one. But yeah, as I was saying, since we had the surprise of Rudy last episode, I'm going to be adding Rudy to our gift rounds. Speaking of which, I'm gonna just... I think I want to keep the small Matras for food. But I will deliver the big Matras. Okay, I don't think we are anywhere near those, which is fine. So let's get a shell in our hand. We will fast travel to our friends. So let's get Rudy first because we haven't... He's got Eye of Carne, which is really cool. If that does pass down to any of our kids, that would be really, really cool. So we're gonna fast travel and go give a gift to Rudy and see if we can make him our friend would be a good thing. But yeah, I've decided that if we do end up being with Rudy, I'm gonna have Finsley take his surname because I like his surname a lot. But if we end up getting with Marcus, then Marcus will take our surname. No, Rudy! Rudy's going with someone else. No! Rudy, how dare! I feel like I'm just being a crazy person following them. They're trying to get away from Finley. No. Hi. Hi. Rudy. Want to be your friend? Yay, we're friends. I have given you a gift. Thank you. You're very nice. Oh, Marcus is here. Marcus. Hello. Hi, Willis. Willis is another option, actually. Marcus is here. See? Marcus likes us. Maybe I will also give a gift to Willis. Here. We have options. We have many options. Okay. Now we can continue fishing. Actually, there is a certain place where I would like to fish, so... Oh my gosh. Okay. So you see this little black angel here next to Freya? Hold on. Where's Freya? Frick, where does she go? Yeah, you see that little black angel on her shoulder? That means she's gonna die. She is dying today. She is not long for this world. RIP. Goodbye, Freya. I didn't even know you, but goodbye. Amalia is here. She's probably gonna come talk to me. Yep. Hello. Everyone is having lots of fun today. I wish the Harvest Festival could go on forever. Happiness is something to be filled. Wealth is to be chosen. Or what was it the other way around? This day brings back memories of happiness. Well, I probably won't win the fishing contest, which is, you know... that's fine. I haven't exactly been here very long, but I will at least get some tasty fish. Aw, Helena wants to be friends. Of course. Oh, Roland is in mourning. You see the little... Hold on, I'll show after. You see the little drop there in the lines? That means that they're in mourning. Someone close to them must have died. Yeah, my second generation in my solo file just lost her mother-in-law not that long ago. She was actually friends with her too, so... Rest in peace, Natasha. Oh, there's Mirabelle. You know, who's trying to set us up with her son. Kind of working. It's just a heads up that if you are looking to purchase this game, it is on sale on Steam right now. For about 20 bucks. We've gotten a lot of mantras. So I'm gonna travel to go and turn in the big mantras. So this is the Lucky Tower. This is a very popular date spot. I think, can you fish here? Waterside. You can gather something if you're a child. So yeah, children can gather things that are different from adults. Also, I found something out. This quest, the one with the phlox grasses, only children can find those. So I'm gonna have to abandon it. The fishing contest is over already, so we can't do anything about that, but it's okay. We can go get some food over at Wiella's. Maybe. It's nighttime. I needed to report in about planting a flower anyway. Flowers make everyone feel better. Harvest crops from the farm. Want to order some food. A matcha. We've got a special menu for the Harvest Festival today. Grab a bite before you head out. So we can get a matcha meal. And are there any other matcha? Okay. So that's the matcha meal. We will eat the matcha meal. There was a fortune inside the matcha meal. Flowers are food for the soul. And I got an orange phyllis seed. Hooray! Okay, so let's go check on our crops. Fortunately, you can just very quickly check in on them and harvest and like tend to them. In the mobile version, if you don't have like the paid service, you have to tend to them individually, but in the paid versions like the Switch or the Steam versions, you can just interact with the sign outside of your farm and you can tend to everything. And also if you have like the paid service on mobile, you can do that too. I've also learned, unfortunately, that you can only, apparently you need to have a Switch file in order to transfer to the Steam version, which isn't an issue for me, but it was an issue for a friend of mine because she wanted to port her mobile version over to the Switch version, but I guess they don't have that connection for the mobile and the Steam versions, which is kind of sad. I think they should really fix that, but just a heads up if anybody was looking to switch from mobile to Steam, that does not seem to be a thing that can happen. Right, it is nighttime. I'm gonna go ahead and put her normal outfit back on. Good morning. It's year 192, day 9. Freya Warham of Fountain District A42 has passed away, so that was the woman with the little angel of death on her shoulder. The traveler Domingo Hallowell has arrived at Elnea Wharf. Let's do our best again today. So on the contrary of that angel of death though, if you see a lady walking around and they have like a little white angel on their shoulder, that means they're going to be having a baby. They don't actually give birth until like evening time, I think. So until then, they're just walking around with a little white angel on their shoulder. It's almost summer. It's only going to get warmer. Shizni Furtus, thank you for today's blessing. Can't let the heat get me down. I must persevere. Okay, yeah, it is actually summer now, so that's nice. Let's go and check on our crops. All right, here is our crops, and looks like we got some that are growing very nicely. So we've tended to all available crops. Got our panays doing well and our poto potatoes. Nice. Okay, so we need to harvest crops on the farm, which we will be doing. Become dear friends. The quest for perfect fertilizer is yearly, so we need coal and snail shells. And Phaco and Zawa worms. We also need Phacos. How many Phacos do we have? 8 of 300. Oh my goodness. Well, let's do our regular gift givings. What's with this farm? Oh, hi, Helena. In this country, everyone has their own farmland where they can raise anything they want. The harvest is especially fun. If everyone can get their own piece of farmland, I'm sure nobody lacks food. Thank you for the information. See, she asked something about life here, as I did. So let's get our Starry Sands. I think our main contenders for a romantic option are Rudy and Marcus. So gonna fast travel to Marcus and give him a gift, and fast travel to Rudy and give him a gift, and then I want to continue to give gifts to Vicky as well. Hi, Marcus. Y'all are gonna have to let me know who you like better out of Rudy and Marcus. I'm so torn. I like them both a lot. Hi, Rudy. Here you go. I'm glad you like it. He lives in one of the mansions. And let's go and meet with Vicky. Hi, Vicky. Oh, I didn't want to talk to you, ma'am. Sorry. I wanted to talk to Vicky. Make small talk. Medicinal supply. Yeah. And gave her invite fishing or gathering. Let's invite her to go fishing. Yeah. So then they will automatically go together to fish. Alright, we're going fishing here today. Alright, I have to... Oh my gosh, hi. Hi, Rudy. Can I talk to you, Rudy? Hi. Shame you get a lot of people passing through the narrow space here, though. I get that, my dude. I get that. I do need to fish, though. No, I didn't want to change places. I wanted to fish. No, Vicky. Vicky, Vicky, Vicky. Oh, I'm so happy that Vicky is here. Good morning. Alright, I need to change bait. I'm gonna do some anything. Well, actually, let's do a Shinzo's body. Oh, wait, no, it's not spring anymore. Crap, I missed it. I'll go with the anything bait. Got a Rauna. That's my first Rauna. I'm gonna go catch up with Vicky and see if maybe I can ask her. No, Vicky, 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 come here. I want to ask her to go eat somewhere. Hold on, Vicky, Vicky, Vicky. Give ingredients, greetings. You're in a good mood. Talk about the weather. Well, I want to go to eat with her, but well, I caught a river gazzo. Let's go report in on that. Hey, Miara. Thank you very much. I'll take a look now. River gazzo come ashore and climb trees to lay eggs during breeding season. It's safer than the river. It's a bit difficult, but could you help me catch a buzzarn? Yeah. Do I have a buzzarn? I do not anymore. I think I had one and I don't have it anymore. Well, let's go and gather some stuff in the forest. We've got a lot of time. Ooh, this guy, Paul, he's the hero of White Knight. He's also part of the Scholars Association. So that's cool. My Scholar Guru girl just became the hero as well and is now the Dragoon. She did defeat the Bagwell Dragon, but I feel like I got a little cheaty with it, to be honest. I had an item that was really OP because I was really afraid of losing after talking such a big game. She looked worried about it the entire time, but don't worry, that's just her natural face. She got it from her dad. You know, before I pursue any of these guys, I really should just check and make sure they don't already have partners. Okay, no partner on Vicky, though I can't date her anyway. No partner on Marcus. No partner on Rudy, but he has a date today, so he might actually have someone in mind. Willis also does not have a partner. And Oscar doesn't have a partner. So Rudy might actually be out of the running. Which is sad, but he got himself a partner. He might have just had like a childhood friend that became a partner. So I don't know, maybe Marcus is our guy. Or Willis. It could be Willis. Ooh, Faco. Someone dropped their Faco. Okay, we've run out of resources for that. I kind of want to go fishing. I'm really sad that Rudy has a date today. I mean, I guess I'm happy for him, but I was kind of hoping that he and Finley would be together. Maybe he's just a player. Let's try some River Pro HG. See if we can get ourselves a buzzarn. I think this is a buzzarn. Yep, there we go. We got a buzzarn. Okay, let's turn in the buzzarn quest. And after we turn in the buzzarn quest, we should definitely go see what's going on in the aquarium. Okay, look now. It must take a lot of strength to catch a buzzarn. If you're catching big fish, make sure you train well. So deliver a Rauna, which we already have one, so we can give it to her right away. I think the library aquarium is finally ready. I think Rauna would be good for the aquarium first. If you catch a pretty one, please bring it to me. It's a beautiful fish with large scales. Let's put it in the tank right away. Finally, I'll have a use for this tank. So we can deliver a summer rago and find a parvis fossil. You catch a rago fish, it can only be caught in the summer. Want to begin research of the rago that can be caught in the summer. If you catch some rago, may I have one? And there's a small stone with a pattern of white dots that you can find easily in the mine. If you have one, can you give it to me for research? And I already found a parvis fossil, so I'll take a look now. Although it looks like a normal stone, these small patterns are fossils of creatures that lived in ancient times. So now we gotta find a shellfish fossil. It's a common plain stone, but it holds clues about the continent of the ancient oceans. Seems you can sometimes find fossils of shells with swirls in the mine. If you have one, can you give it to me for research? Let me see if we finished this one. I don't think we did. Yeah, we don't have it, so we would have to go to the mines for that. But I want to go see the aquarium, so let's go see. Alright, doesn't look like there are any fish in this one, but I think in the other room there probably are some fish now. See, look, there's a Rona! Look at that! That's so cute. Little Rona just all alone in there. So now I need to go to the market and get some bait for the Rago. I'm gonna accept some quests that I can already fulfill. Moth wool, I don't have enough. I don't have enough. Snowy clover grass, I don't think I can get those. But I need money. Oh, I can do that. Yeah, that's easy. Now, Rago Master. So I've got 50 Rago Masters now. I do not have the herbs, but I do have the mushrooms. And I do have the wabi fish. Cool, so let's go ahead and turn in those quests. Okay, and now we have a little bit more money and we should be able to fish for a little bit more of the Rago. I might just play one more day, I think. Because, you know, it's been pretty chill. There's a lot to do in the first year or so, just because you're a traveler and you're still learning, but as time goes on, I may have to play a little bit off screen, just because, you know, not every day is going to have something exciting happening. Oh, that is indeed a Rago. There's the Rago. I want to get a few more of them because there are some dishes you can cook with Rago. So I've gotten the fish that I need. It does seem like a day in this game takes about half an hour. So I think I've been playing around 2 or 3 days on screen usually. Hi Miara, I brought you a Rago. With firm, high-quality meat, they really are perfect for summer. According to Uyala, there's nothing better than a Rago steak. Okay, so I'm gonna go visit Uyala and see if she has anything for us to do. Because it is summer now. Oh, there we go. Gazo bread. Want to try making gazo-shaped bread? If you got the ingredients, will you share them with me? I'll whip some up right now, so try it out. I'll give you the recipe too. If you like it, you can make it at home. So we got gazo bread recipe and a gazo bread. And pierogi. I'm gonna try to cook up a bread with a buzz iron. Would you mind sharing your ingredients with me? I think I captured its likeness well, don't you think? It's packed full of fluffy custard cream, so it's really satisfying to eat. That sounds really good. I'd like to try making bread using buzz iron like those from the nation of Devon. If you get the ingredients, will you share them with me? Okay. We'll need to get another buzz iron, I think. Yeah, we need buzz iron filling, so we need buzz iron. Let's see, I know... Oh, the Varus bread. We need 2 Zell fruits and ghee flour. Zell fruit, I think, is a fall fruit, so... Then the penne soup is penne and white cooked bean, which means we need to do some dungeoning. Alright, well let's fast travel to home and then we can go to sleep and play one more day. Good morning, it is now year 192, day 10. Cyrus Averill of Old Town District C3 Mansion has passed away. The traveler Daniel Oberado has arrived at Elnea Wharf. Let's do our best again today. Alright, it's time to eat. Let's eat some gazo bread because that sounded really good actually. What should I do today? I'll think about that later. Before that, let's eat. Shizney Furtus, thank you for today's blessing. We now have our daily eating. I was thinking I might plant some flowers here. Orange phyllis seed. And... well, I just planted 2 of them, but that's okay. They look cute. Let's go check on our farm. I'm gonna have to check and see what the requirements are for becoming a farmer, but I accidentally did it in my first year, so it's not that hard. It's actually kind of harder to not become a farmer. All right, and now I can harvest my potatoes. Let's go and put some more patates in the ground. We haven't actually done a pomelo or a cepa, so let's do some cepas. So maybe today we will focus more on the dungeons. But let's go to the wharf and get our friends some presents. So yeah, I think I'll continue to give a present to Rudy just in case, but once he gets a partner, I think we're gonna have to stop. It looks like he might have someone in mind already. In fact, let me check real quick just to be sure. Okay, so Marcus, no partner. And seems to not be having a date or anything. Rudy has no partner, but did have a date yesterday. Willis, also no partner. Bro, your speed is so good. I'm still a little hopeful for Rudy, so I think I'm gonna get some blue seashells. Let's go and give presents to Rudy and Marcus and Vicky and see if Marcus or Rudy asks us out eventually. We could ask them out eventually too, but I would kind of like it if they made the decision for me. Hi Marcus, would you like my present? No! Marcus! You were the chosen one! I'm so upset now. He was so nice and he accepted all my gifts up until now. What happened, buddy? Will you accept my present? Yeah, you will. Good. Gotta keep my options open and stuff. Vicky! Thank you, Vicky. You're very sweet. And let's go and meet up with Willis. I don't know, guys. I was really hopeful for Marcus. I was really hopeful for Rudy too, but Rudy had a date, so he might actually be on his way to actually having a relationship. Well, Willis accepted it, so that's good. Figured I'd just get some mining done while I'm here since I have mining to do. Let me actually change my weapon to the axe. I'll probably do like the side tunnel and stuff too. We actually need the seashell shaped fossil, so may as well start mining for that. All right, we got no more resources. So let's actually, I believe we need to do the side tunnel. Yeah, side tunnel, okay. I do kind of like that it's not always as easy to get a relationship. Like, you really have to pester them about it. Let's see, fast travel, mine dungeons, side tunnel. That's where we want to go. That's the easy one. It looks like we've got a couple of others, so we will just... Oh, nope. I want to take them both with me. Just me and a couple of old ladies making our way through the side tunnel. Rocks fall, but nobody died. These old ladies are just teaching this young whippersnapper how it's done. Oh, so maybe this is only 3. I kind of like that the ladies let me do things. Okay, yeah, only 3. Nice. That was nice and quick, nice and easy. And congratulations, you've cleared the side tunnel. Next time you'll be able to explore the side tunnel with an auto explore function. Give it a try. Nice. Okay. I'm thinking, let's see if Rudy wants to go with me to the next one. Hey! Do you want to go? Oh, well, I guess we're gonna go into Rapid Fang, but you know what? That's okay. I need to see if I can get some Colbae beans anyway. And he did agree to go. I really need to wait for those pop-up menus. Okay, let's get our sword equipped. Rudy is a gun user, which is awesome. All right, let's go. We can auto-explore this one, so I'm just gonna auto-explore. I think I'm gonna try not using any charms because I think we're strong enough with the 3 of us. Go. Oh, of course they went for me and Rudy, but we did it. We're fine. Woohoo, let's explore again sometime, they both say. Woohoo, you say? Well, hey, Rudy, do you wanna go to Ruins of Old Town? Cool, let's go. I'll probably have to do the other Old Town dungeon on my own, but that's fine. We can at least spend some time with Rudy, maybe show him that we're meant to be. Kinda hope there's someone else here to help us. Oh, there is. It looks like we have, perhaps a scholar. Yeah, we got a scholar. We're good. We will be fine. Not the Wibbits. You guys are rough. There we go. Good job, us. Strong enemy is close. I think I will equip some Guardian Leaves for this. Weak to Muggin. Oh no, Rudy. He did it! Is that all they've got? Typical man. I think we need to do Old Town Remains. We are going to be getting into nighttime in not too long, but I think Old Town Remains is a short enough dungeon that we can do it before the cutoff, because after 2 nighttime or 2 NT, you are not allowed to be in the dungeons anymore. They will cut you off there, because some of these dungeons take a really long time. Yeah, let's bring Victoria with us. Oh, Traveler. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is probably a quick enough dungeon that we can get it done before nighttime. Strong enemy is close, but probably not that strong. Nice. And that is this dungeon clear. Yeah, that was fun, Victoria. Vicky and Victoria. My friends. It is nighttime now. Congratulations, you've cleared the Old Town Remains. And now we can do auto explore, and we got the achievement for that. So let's go and fast travel to Wiala so we can turn these 3 quests in before we go back to our house. More quests to report on. Hourglass of Remorse. What would that be? Looks like you've had a bountiful harvest. It's just potatoes. Decorate my home. Ever feel like your home's a little boring? All it takes is a few new furnishings and it'll feel like a brand new home. You can decorate your floors, walls, tables, even stoves. You can buy furnishings at Flowerland. Come talk to me again when you've got some new furnishings at your place. A new Poto and Peppy menu. So we need to bring Poto potatoes and Peppies. And Peppies, I believe, are special seeds that you get in the dungeons, but we'll have to see. Let's try placing some furnishings in furnishing mode. If you press the ZR button on the Joy-Con, a confirmation about switching to furnishing mode will pop up. So select yes. There, it looks like you're in furnishing mode now. Time stops when you're in furnishing mode, so go ahead and take your time changing things around to your heart's content. Furnishings are divided into categories like wall and tabletop. Press the minus button on Joy-Con, the left Joy-Con, and icons will be displayed in locations you can place furnishings. Standing in the icon location will cause an action switch to appear over your head, and then you just choose the furnishings you want to put them in place. If an arrow appears on a furnishing after you place it, you can change its orientation. Once you've placed your furnishings, don't forget to exit furnishing mode. So let's see, do we have any floor decor? We do not. Wall decor, fireplace decor. I don't think we have anything. Do we have table decor? We do not. Okay, well, in that case, we'll have to get some furnishings next time. But with that, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode, and thank you so much for watching. I appreciate any amount of time that you have spent with me today, whether it be a short time or the whole dang video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye now.
Her eyes are filled with water.